Sona doesn't reply. Her hands running over the printout.
Here. I found it. Hold on.
Shh. I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
Done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly. I found...
Great job.
Thank you. There. Think you can help me again? I need you to go move those water bolts for me.
What an interesting...
Figure it out? No. I don't need you to figure anything out. I could just walk over to...
What? Yes, but you like moving things around. Moving things around is calming.
Can you please just go and move the water bolts for me?
It's awfully... Measurements that... Oh boy, this is going to be good. It moves like a ghost without create. This task is an insult to your mental skills. Some water... The lead programmer sends you and time to run back, or maybe walk. This... It moves. The lead programmer... Time to run back, or maybe walk. This...
Yes, what is it? Great. Everything should be aligned now. Yeah, nothing. Now, if we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, what if silence is only what surrounds it? I don't know. I'm just scared. Maybe it's...
Like that evil ink that filled the printout, erasing coherence and meaning.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just tired.
Let's think about this logically. Why would nothing be terrifying if it's, well, nothing?
Because it reminds us of death. And we humans tend to think that death is... Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
The lieutenant takes a step back, and then nothing. Nothing happens. As Sona, Lokanen killed, you can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary. She doesn't talk. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together.
Damn it! No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
No. No. My heart... But this is... You can try on the headphones. See?
This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Yes, what is it? Yes. No. Yes. And I don't care.
Wow, she really doesn't. Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes. It feels like flying on an aerostatic. Or when your ears... What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would...
Suddenly,
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do... You mean the speed... Of course. I guess I could live through... Sure. Let me know how it goes.
the large...
Good morning, comrade. Yeah! Hi again. So,
Yes? What's the deal? We are grateful, Cotman. That's fine. And you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right? No! No, I thought we agreed to do this pure and... Fine. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff in...
yeah, it's all set up, man. Ecstatic vibration. Now, the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective?
The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just...
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be good for the sign.
Noid's right. You've helped us so much.
How about something simple?
Too modern. And too ironic. We don't want ironic. Yakokata! Yakokata! The place to be!
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe.
Hardcore! Hardcore does it... No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to
The amnesia.
Like the... I can't...
It's not amnesia, guys.
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like...
We're not going with anything the crab...
Why not? The crab man...
I don't care. I don't like the crab man, and I don't like his idea.
You have? Well, what's the name?
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean?
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco...
The past is the future, but the future is dead! No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave.
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone welcomed.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns...
I'm dancing!
That soft core gyrating is supposed to be dancing?
Yes, my man!
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves? Audio waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better. But there's a noticeable lack of something.
It's to
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure, with the fused together spike.
All because I want to show my... Not 20. Of course it is. Otherwise I'd just be... Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway. Goodbye, officer.
Hey, man. It's good to see you.
Goodbye.
She's whistling a melody. Her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden...
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. And yes, I'm being more like Contact Mike, alright? Don't even bring it up. No, I actually wanted to thank you for getting me and my friends in here. Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Sauna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer. Sure, you helped us out. Ah, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time. But earlier today she told me about Welkins? Oh, I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some... Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both... Who knows? He doesn't really... Who do you want to know about? Andre. He takes care of shit. Nothing. Must have taken it. I've never seen him... I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know? Yes. Who do you want to know about? He's real hardcore about the lifestyle. What do you mean do? Like for a living? He's a carpenter. He abides by the hardcore, sir. You would have to ask him yourself. Sir, I abide by the law. What do you mean do? He's a he abides by the... What do you want to know? It's just something... I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering. No? Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people. Yeah. Who do you want to know about? What do you mean? Oh, that. Anodic music.
Pachoo, pachoo, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned. Show her you're hip with the times, Gramps.
Yes. Anyway.
I understand. Anyway.
Actually.
The worst.
It was people were...
You can see it must have been a great night.
Who do you want to know about? Me? Again? I told you.
There's that phrase again. Really reminds you.
It means I don't answer questions about myself.
That would depend on the circumstance.
Thank you. Sure. Welcome back.
The silver bird has already flown.
Welcome back.
The silver bird has already...
You got us in, cop. I can't believe between you and me. I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes. A cell using her contact mic. The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on Sire, the tent. 'Twas a security risk. And in here, sanctuary. 'Twas only noble of you.
Okay.
What he means is, you're right, actually. The tent was a safety hazard, and this place was...
Trying to get
Come on, Noid. I think we owe him.
ourselves right. Yeah. Or not likely.
Build it ourselves! We built this nightclub, we can build anything!
Yeah.
An antenna hut?
Maybe not that big, but pretty big.
Close your eyes. Unfold your mental map of Martinez. Your eye follows the tiles west. You see a bench and a few twisted pit. Beyond the unkempt backyard rises a monstrous assemblage. You turn around. The morning sun is blinding. You bring your...
Centaur Man is made of metal. With the right gear, we could make it work.
Yeah! Connect the centaur to the...
Huh? Sounds like Egg saying you could use some of the spare cable, which would
One roundabout! One wavelength! Hardcore!
You're really going about this the wrong way then.
We have the air...
He's right. All we're missing now is the transceiver itself. I don't know.
And before you ask, no, you can't have the radio from my kinema. I highly doubt that. When I crank the volume on my dyno wave, it's like you're in the front row at the National Concert Hall. Joke all you want, detective. Whatever radio you manage to scrounge up won't lay a finger.
A cop-on-cop challenge. Not bad. Let's... Can't do it. We just got this place set up. Can't go risking eggs. Yeah, probably. Some equipment from Arbor could work. Maybe. If you want to pay while you're gone, me and Egg will get the rest of the gear together. It's a miracle of carpentry. I don't say... I regret the time I dedicated to that profession. And that worker collective. Why? You're a cop. I carry carpentry tools. That's right. Alone on an... I don't say... I regret the time I dedicated... The material knowledge is mega, though. A cop who's into building critique. Okay, then. This is folk Delore Art of Core. Total. Like that woman, like to show off large and intricate structures. Oh, right. Stands to reason.
Year up, it was probably white and gold, with light red flower motives. Part of you.
Good catch, art cop.
The Ubi are known for their partiality to socialism and sheep. They come from...
Dead bodies of perennial plant. I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. They had sensed that she could no longer see them, and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of Sarai's man, who lived a 3,000...
The way he says it, the force in false core is invested with 20 kilotons of disgust.
I only said Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes. He just wants the operation to run smoothly. But were you wrong? The founding party is okay with everything. Look around. Anodic dance music. Regular dance music wasn't hard enough. And yes, I do. I don't. Fuck her giving me the evil eye. You defend her, law minion. She was a mass murderer.
Mellow, man, mellow! No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love. Mass murder on the floor!
Humanism leads to eating sugar.
And many, many more tons of sugar.
She liked games. Her legacy, the thing we live in, isn't real life. It's a strategy for some kind of victory against a long-dead opponent. But, yo, I'm only annoyed. What do I know? There is. She is a party repellent and must be taken down before we can begin partying in here.
The speed freak's eyes narrow with...
It's not coming down. People are gonna love...
She invented it, then you meet it. It's effective like that, but it is also very soft of core. That so-called beauty of hers. You wouldn't be the first. Millions liked her. No, likewise. No one says Jermaine Egghead or are you a commie cop? Then that's why. Communism's just a bloody humanism, if you ask me. Has her love all over it. The world spirit does not have a body. This Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and... That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that. Well, they loved her. They put all their love in her and forgot all about the rest of us.
What a strange choice of words. Caustic. Overflowing with negativity. That can't be healthy. What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window? Why do you keep saying that if it isn't making you feel well? Don't come back to this anymore. Stop talking about that damn window.
Odd to say, I did get to talk to the crab man though. Anyway, he's been giving me... Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us. The man picks up on stuff, and he knows a lot about the church. Good thing you didn't squash him. Dead body, spirit entered. What is there to talk? Odd to... I did get... Anyway, dude's seen some... Have you been... The man... Good thing you didn't squash him. The crabman's been lurking. Not like encasement. Like, this is some old world I don't know. It'll be fruit. Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. Like a... I don't know. Maybe you can figure things out, cop man. Suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go around spilling everything to Johnny Law. It took us setting out. It's short for paranoid. A reasonable question. It'd be easier. I don't have a top...
Something is off here. You feel like it should be the other way around.
Mental illness is a term to power. No, this is where the innovation... I prefer the original...
Whatever this true life is.
Mental illness is a term that powers...
His eyes flicker.
A life is true if it's free from fear. An internal division beats and bright...
Just like rejection.
Nationalism, militarism, racism, an emphasis on a leader character are totally absent in hardcore.
He picks up a wrench and scratches his head with it, unaroused by fascism.
Many non-utmost...
The term...
Egghead, you...
Hardcore!
Maybe you're being too specific about it. Try consult... Oh yeah, sure thing.
Dedicated, hyperactive, test your limits, surpass them, dance till you drop, dance till you die, if you must. Predictable, but solid.
They're hardcore. You know what I think? They're just clothes. It's just a style, you know. Normal, they're hardcore. You know what they're just clothes. It's just a style, you know.
Homosexual underground. Maybe you should stop obsessing about your own and other people's sexuality. Feels like it's about time to do that. You thought about this for 8 hours? Not only should you stop, you should tell Kim you've stopped obsessing about other people's sexuality too. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Unless you already got him killed because you were obsessing about your sexuality. There's no way of telling from within your brain. But for your own sake, please say you didn't.
Yes? Okay. Great. Imagine all the time you'll have for work now. Matter of fact, we should get back to it right now. Mm-hmm. What? You didn't stop at all, did you? You are just obsessing about other people's sexuality now. But am I? I'll spare you another 20-hour mind project. Yes, I am. Now let's get back to work.
That's the truth.
Yes?
Vibrations, he stands on the other.
Yeah, the first.
Could it be? Maybe for him. You only have a chapter or two left in you. Last of the penultimate, more like.
There's nothing wrong. Sometimes isn't something holding it back from being hyper? It's like it's only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
The young man looks at you. His friend drops his loitering act, and if anything, it sounds a bit proto, like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund.
Wow, I think you might be right. But how could it become hardcore then? I know it in my heart, but cannot think it in my head. If this is not hardcore, how could anything be? What? Oh yeah.
But you're not.
I know! So does mine! Uh-huh. Oh. No! This is the answer! Yeah! Kill all the rich people!
Yes, what is it?
What? What did you say? I can't hear you! The music is too loud! Oh, the project! It's not going well! There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers. Egg! He doesn't listen to me! He only ever sees... Thanks! Let me know how it goes!
comrade! To the Mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary! What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5? Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here. Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good, people.
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up.
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the Arno for just a sec. For a special scheduled event. The Arno will be back, but we're doing something else for...
Yes, what is it?
Okay, but think you can ask him to...
Maximum! Maximum is the...
I know.
Pump it to the...
Glue style?
See? He pumps it to the Heart Master. It's hopeless.
Because I'm afraid that something might...
Can't turn down the hardcore...
Of course it is.
Yeah!
Never mind then. Let's get on with the...
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready.
Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Not so stoically, his hand moves to the gun holster.
What?
No.
Her hand is trembling slightly.
5, 4, 3, 1. Mute disengaged.
No wind outside. No. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floor. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you. Not in the speakers. Not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of... It's out there now. In the world. Made manifest. It will devour everything. The floorboards. The glass. The...
Guys, what's going on? It's getting louder.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega! The beauty...
No, Egg! It's the window!
In the corner of your eye,
The window is going to...
cracks a...
Calm down!
Below it, all the bass grows. It's shaking the building's found. A great pulse.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Oh!
Shit! It doesn't...
Yes! Andre, pull the...
Fuck! I can't
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down. And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound.
Egg.
I pulled the plug.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be...
4 years. 22 people.
Yeah, but did you record it, though?
Yes, Andre. Thank you all for doing this.
It was very hard, not...
I promise, officer. We will not play. It was... I have...
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your...
Yes. They need...
It was...
I promise, officer. Stay here.
I want you to know that's totally...
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
That's the best she can manage for all.
Now,
Yes.
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still alive.
yes, what is it?
You don't have to. You already have. A long time ago. These thoughts...
What? But Pale isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge.
She looks up into the dark.
Then, what?
It's nothing.
Then the Pale is... But the... I understand. According to this, and in...
I also have a question, since we are piling them on. How do you know this? I'm not doubting you. I'm simply curious as to how a detective of the RCM...
Of course, I have considered most of them...
Some of them might.
Of course! Yes, but most of them...
Some of them might.
You think the presence of that puncture has somehow influenced the outcome of...
I told...
You mean, play some... Then go tell her.
An amateur...
Yes, it is.
She falls.
I'm going to leave...
Man,
One more thing. Maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular point in space. I wouldn't go so...
Yeah!
thank you, Egghead. Let's leave it at that, shall we?
mother of humanism stands above you.
Good morning, comrade! Yeah, too hot! It sucks! Oh! I don't know! Maybe someone can do something with this. I imagine this is the sounds that the future could make. Yeah! Yeah!
Inside your chest.
Oh! Can't escape the sound! Can't escape the future!
Yo, man, what's on your mind? They're hardcore. It's just a style.
Welcome back.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Goodbye.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your eyes and vacate your skull, leaving your brain to wonder, where did that little fluttering light go?
Total darkness. You sink down the darkest fathoms of your own personal deep, vertebrate by vertebrate, through the unformed skulls of your mind. Here it will begin. Who fucking cares? No. Orgasmic. Oh, don't worry. The music's still there. Nothing. Just the Oh, this is nothing. Who fucking good?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every vertebrae in your spine is an unformed skull ready to pop up and replace the old one. To rule the world. In the spinal cord!
From what I can see, it's about to bust a move.
Foolhardy! Do you even know what's happening on the surface? With your eyes still closed, the first thing you feel, all the way back in the pivoting darkness of your own torso, is warmth. You have become a triumph of rhythmoplastics. As you open your eyes, you should scream. Hyper, hyper. It seems appropriate. You have become a flawless interlocking mechanism, a flesh and bone approximation of the throb coming from the speaker setup of the one called Eggheads, entirely, rigidly imbecilic, without pity or fear. Free from self-awareness, no deliberation, only, and I mean only, execution.
Oh my god! No way!
With his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that will... He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance. What he lacks in sharpness, he more than makes up for in violent enthusiasm. The young woman lifts her...
Asil, aren't you going to dance?
No. Record.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance. She's still at her mainframe, pressing button. The young man immediately bounces up and down, then assumes the same dance pattern.
What's going on here? Delinquents.
This is clearly a Code 31 emergency. The lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose. The lights reflect off his glasses. He's obviously having trouble adjusting to this new reality.
A Code 31 emergency? Really?
The lieutenant crosses his arms with a bemused look.
What's happening? Good for you. Rock on, then. What? Oh, come on.
Did that just cheer him up a bit? Could be. It feels like the lieutenant cracks. Who's the one in charge? You are.
Are you kidding me? Hit my what on?
Sheesh, okay.
Okay, you psychopath. I see what you're doing there. It's jacked up footwork, plus is that Ubi folk dancing?
Nah, it's not Ubi folk. It's hardcore.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah? I did 15 years in the juvenile crime unit. I can do age inappropriate. Now, check this shit out.
The lieutenant begins to heel kick the church floor with such intensity, it's reasonable to fear he'll kick a hole right through it. The dynamic motion of your flailing body is bordering on the... You feel as if turning on the hyperdrive will be a point of no return. Feels almost melancholy.
Here we go. Hardcore fills the air. The sound above my hair.
The what now? The sound above your what?
Above my hair, man.
Okay, this is too imbecilic.
The young...
Asil, aren't you going to dance?
No.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance. She's still at her mainframe, pressing buttons, reading printouts. But she started putting her head up on the coast of the Martinez Inlet in a small weather-beaten stave church built 380 years ago by settlers from the Occident, most likely to guard against an anomaly at its center. An officer of the RCM is contorting his body into idiotically rigid shapes as he invents the future of dance music. It's the hardest anyone has ever danced.
I am la Rebachelière. I am the city. I am a fragment of the world's spirit, the genius Loki of Revachol. My heart is the wind. Come morning, I carry industrial dust and let it settle on tree leaves. I shake the dust from those leaves and onto your coat. I've seen you. I've seen you. I've seen. The modulations of my voice are noted down with thermometers and barometers. You feel me in your nostrils, on the little hairs on the back of your neck. I also reside. I need you. You can keep me on this earth. Be vigilant. I love you.
An officer of the RCM is lying on the floor of a small church with his eyes rolled back and his tongue lolling out. So,
had a good rest there?
Fuck yeah! I bet you did. Those were some advanced moves, man.
That's all great, but we should really get going.
you might be imagining it, but it feels...
Man! Now imagine if we could do that, right? End of human development. Mission complete. All right.
You're absolutely beat. Muscles relaxed and feet like noodles underneath.
Goodbye, officer.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die? Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Aside from getting...
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die? I thought we agreed that the curse isn't real. I'm listening. Excuse me?
I'm afraid it is.
Sona?
She looks outside the window where the night has fallen on the yard.
Just Martin. In any case, thank you for stopping by. It's good to have an answer, even if
A gust of cold air sweeps through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated.
Didn't we already? What are you talking about?
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture. Its ruins.
This doesn't make any sense. Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from? And what? Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
She starts laughing, her fingers trying.
Do you know what this is? It's a mourning ring. I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan. No, it wasn't just... And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney? Yeah, that's why people... It's like... But anyway, thanks for sharing your theories, officer. We're inside, but when I...
Creative.
When she arrived here, there was no room anywhere else.
I'm listening. Good. I hope it's close.
The worn and...
You can revisit the...
Yes?
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno...
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath. The man is decomposing visibly now. Every hour, he looks less like a creature and more like a pile of intestines. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath. Your arms reach out and your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, slippery flesh, first with your fingertips, then under the palm of your hand. His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a spider, your hand crawls over his features. Everything is silent. They are swollen shut. You need to really push to get in. Only the little one fits. The flesh changes shape as you bore in, searching for something in the cartilage.
The fuck is he doing?
The thing you're looking for, it's not there. The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop. The tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus of the mouth is slippery, delicate to touch. From the soft meat, teeth are budding. Hard pearls of bone. Can you feel it? You're so close. Rip his jaws open now. Look in. A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your naked hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from the throat, and there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius, the edges appear darkened. An abrasion collar. This is what we're after.
Abrasion collar.
Kuno is silent. A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound. Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough.
The fuck is happening?
Ah, shit, see?
Yes, that's what this part is called. You've seen the drawings. You've studied them. The basal ganglia feels clumpy. What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex. This man will never sleep again, never wake. Your fingers slide into the remains of his limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres. This is what he used to regulate his emotions with. The lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper.
Fucking cavity, see?
Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow. All the muscles in your body harden. Time to enter him. The cartilage gives in with a crack, like some sharp, serrated material. The edges cut right into your skin. The pain is barely noticeable under the adrenaline rush.
Can you get to it?
There's a tiny... The object that is in there stops just...
We have the makings of...
Forget about the fucking exit wound, Beano. The pig is wearing him like a fuck puppet!
You pick the object between your index and middle finger. Feels sharp, like metal. You press your teeth together. Your jaw is clenched. All you need to do is just...
My pig's fucking got it?
What? What is it?
The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers. With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth, covered in blood up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead.
Fucking beautiful!
A bullet.
The bullet falls in the bag, leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic. He raises the bag under his eyes and says,
A non-caliber. Rifled. Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact. Of course, you've earned it. We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion color. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound? Opinion, fatal injury. And one last thing, we should amend injury number...
He's proposing the bullet was the real cause of death, and the hanging an attempt to conceal this fact.
Treatment, officer, is an attempt... This, yes, and the belt around his neck. The hanging, even dragging him to the yard. All of it was done after this man was already dead. I did not... There have been others.
We almost fell for it. There is, of course, the very real possibility he was both shot and hanged.
Yes.
This little thing...
To put him out, that's for us to find out. To hide something. Oh, you really do. I am glad to hear you say that. We bag the corpse and work on the case. I'll leave that.
After you bag the corpse, Lieutenant Kitsuragi will leave.
Shoot, Looney Rooney. Do I remind you of...
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
You sure I got out of that one? Coppellini. In the...
What was that, Paoli?
The pale, Coppo. Of course you did. I'm a joke. There is no... a kill. Go ahead, Coppo. What do you mean? Ask me more questions. Because... You're lost, Coppo Dopo. Fuck no. That's right. In the...
What was that, pale yonder? Do you know what the...
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself.
I thought we decided to...
Damn it. Okay, so you...
All right.
There go those beautiful... Oh well, in another lifetime.
I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands, I'll take the legs.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath. You run your hand. Now that you've acquired some stimulants, it's time for a little pick-me-up. Time to detect. It'll make you into... See? That's your problem. A lack of confidence. Speed can help you with... It's not ideal, no. But you raise the bottle, close a nostril, and inhale furiously. The rush is almost immediate. It tastes bitter and caustic and stings a bit inside your nose. Now the taste is slowly receding into your throat. The rush is growing in intensity, your little heart pounding like a bird in a cage. A sweat breaks out across your brow. Your jaw clenches. And, let's be honest, there's a little chest pain. The good kind, of course. You could work with this high. Whoa, this shit is strong. Time for a little truth. Tell the lieutenant you did some. Clear the air. To this? You kidding? There are massive.
I'm not your mother. I don't care. Do what you have to do.
As long as you remain functional, he thinks. Now, let's get back to work. Spring. Everything is clear.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a speed button. Speed gives +1 to motoric skills. Perception, reaction speed, hand-eye coordination, savoir-faire, interfacing, and composure. This
The man is decomposing. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath. Your arms reach. His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a spider, they are only the thing you're looking for. The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like... You're not far. It'll come to you. Keep crawling. You pick it between your fingers. The mass feels large. The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around. The tongue, can you... A vision. You see a hole. An abrasion collar.
Abrasion.
Kuno. A black trick. Your index.
The fuck is...
Ah, shit, see?
Yeah. This man. Your finger. This is what he used to regulate his emotions with. The lieutenant answers with the sound of his...
Fucking cavities?
Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching. All the muscles in your body harden. Time to enter him. The cartilage gives in with a crack, like some fruit. Just like that, your hand is in his head. Sharp, the pain is barely noticeable under the...
Can you...
There's the object.
We have the...
Forget about...
Her voice is absolutely sizzling with excitement.
My pig's fucking got it?
What? What is it?
The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat with a plop. Your hand emerges from the mouth, covered in blood up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower. A blossom made of lead.
A bullet.
The bullet for...
A non-caliber. Of course. We need to add a high velocity, temporary cavity, opinion, fatal injury. And one last thing. We should amend injury number 3.
He's proposing the bullet was the real cause of death.
Yes, and the belt around his neck. The hang... I did not... There have been...
We almost felt... There is, of course, the very real possibility.
To put him out... That's for us to hide something. Yes.
This little thing could reveal...
Oh, you really... We bag the corpse and carry... Work on the cave. I'll leave that choice.
After you bag the corpse, Lieutenant Kitsuragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You can do side tasks, and even the...
Yes? Excuse me? Detective. Oh, that's good. That's good. Except that I do, detective. Some you time? This is... Please do.
The lieutenant is pretty sure... Was that? Could it be? There seems to be. And Lena also said that it couldn't be heard by any other animal. Honestly, your ear isn't hearing a whole lot. The distant hum...
No.
Of course he doesn't. There it is. Yeah, it must be very... Keep still. What are you doing? You're a police officer, not a pansy ornithologist. The only birds you should be looking for are healthy women of childbearing age. Oh no. The sound. No. Too late. It's gone. There is no ringing anymore. Keep your ears peeled. That pawnbroker, Roy.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. I transceive.
He produces the lieutenant whistle.
A genuine Christ.
The Model 9.
In other words, it will put even the lieutenant's beloved Dino Wave to shame.
It's about as close to perfection as a You'll be back again. I've got a feeling. The Madakwa. Sorry, I would never have guessed that you were that interested in ultrasonic sounds. Or birds, for that matter. What an interest. Once, this was before. You know. Cool on. We thought we did. That really, unfortunate.
Do we really have time for this?
This keep in.
As the not good, not good. He nods to you. Seabirds most likely. Gulls.
And?
That's it. A low.
You know, now that I've listened to it on these new speakers, it's not the Madakwa. Wrong patterns, wrong.
Hi again, Gendarme. Admiring the atmosphere. Maybe you should figure it out, Detective. Bye-bye, Gendarme.
The door is this door. Still, the lieutenant gives you a quick. Still, the lieutenant.
Hey.
Well, well. Bringing him...
Got the 20 real? Then why are you wasting...
Yes? What about me? That's correct.
That makes him a Beano-clad. Completely
I can...
You may not remember. The thing is, the RCM employs relatively few oxen. It's clear that what the lieutenant may lack in musculature, he makes up for in other ways.
That's good to hear. I have little patience for the swinging dick style of police work. It's patience and intelligence. That's because I'm half Seolite. It's a part...
Seol is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari state.
You're barking at the...
A point of pride to him.
What do you mean? I have no idea.
The lieutenant, but this isn't an old school case.
What?
The lieutenant, we all have our different mediums. The lieutenant...
So what? For real?
We all have our...
I have...
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary. The lieutenant is... But this isn't an old...
I can't...
The lieutenant... We all have our different mediums. His is...
No.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. The eyebrow is exercising. It's like you're locked down.
Something the matter, detective?
What's going on? It's like you're... The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
Good. Let's change the subject. Excuse me? Frankly,
the lieutenant thinks who needs constant supervision. But you...
Except that... That's good. Some you time? This is a police in... You might.
The lieutenant is pretty sure style.
Excuse me? You have a distinctive... I hope you don't take... They say it's a...
Yes, but containers contain things. Shiny things. They're interesting.
I don't know.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not...
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Here you go.
Not so sure about this. Because it's an anti-radiation drug, and you're a cop, not a post-apocalyptic scavenger.
Of course. I doubt it, but I can try.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the...
Some...
This is a pawn shop. And the lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Maybe they went.
Wait.
Maybe Claire...
People as oleaginous as...
You...
With Kim here...
You were Adam, and I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the chart. Sure, man. Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps.
Hey, was there? Got the 20 real? Then why? Another thing. Great. I love... Oh, yes, that door, sure. No, I don't...
Wondering about it is.
Or some boring story.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not. He looks at the dust on him.
Yes? Good. You got the room for the night.
A mirror hangs on. This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world. Ah, that soap scum smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you. The bathtub slowly fills with water. The water beckons. The water doesn't feel particularly clean. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks like sad duckies. Hold it right there. Keep your head above water, or you'll lose all those pheromones Morel sprayed on you. The lukewarm water is comforting, like amniotic fluid. Now you are alone with your thoughts in the tub. But it's easier than being alone with your thoughts outside the tub. Your fingers grow pale and are... What are you doing? You're not some fat fish in a fucking aquarium. Time to get moving. You see the corpse. You can still smell it. Then, houses along and the waterline recedes. The lieutenant's no response. What are you doing? Still, is he not worried that you haven't found the murder weapon yet? Doesn't he want to go for a little drive? You...
Yes, what is it? What time is it? To clear our...
Sleep.
Good night,
The lieutenant... The door is still, no, still. The man is decomposing visibly. The body is reluctant to let go of the boots, as though it were its last bit of dignity. You're going to need to summon all your strength for this undertaking.
Whoa! Kuno's little sneak pig's back for the booty.
Yeah, fuck it to pieces for us, liar cop.
It's not completely useless. You're able to reveal a little. It's not complete. It feels like the leg is going to come off along with the boot. But you're able. Just relax. This is easy. This is happening. It's heavier than you'd think. Damn, you're out of shape. In your defense, the corpse was quite... Something cracks in the left leg. It really is about to come off. The leg. This is the right method. It takes some time, but eventually the boots come off. With nasty slices of polymer sock stuck to even...
Look, he's skinning the fucker up good. Puka style.
Hell, keep at it, pig.
The legs look like they've been clawed at by wild animals. As for the boots, you can't possibly... Yes, these absolutely... Didn't the Whirling have a kitchen?
Shoot, Looney Rooney. Come back.
The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag, bearing the squish. I know. You should find the gun that shot this bullet. That sounds like... Then find the gun that shot it, and the person that gun belongs to. The squashed bullet you wouldn't ordinarily have cause to handle. The jacket of the bullet is made. You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. It's quite destroyed. What's interesting about the bullet thus far? A jacketed bullet, which would have been shot from a military... Very interesting. You have an unusual military-grade bullet in your hand. Now all you need is to find a rifle, Revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an old... The 4.4... Incidentally, you... Antiques... Back at the station, the lieutenant... You should share your findings with him as soon as possible. These boots were probably left on the corpse because they were impossible to pull off while it was hanging. Hopefully, you will know who. The size seems about right. You've seen too much to be there.
Necromancer pig? That shit was dark. Going in. Kuno dies. You gonna pick one out of his brain like that too? Kuno's gonna go out in a hail of bullets.
Porta Rosa, a side alley. The man shoots bleed pig. Someone opens a window and says, but Emil cannot see who. His sight grows dim with pain.
Yeah. Kuno doesn't...
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
The trash container This industrial gas-powered stove, getting the corpse residue out of these boots is going to require a commercial pot. There is a variety. It's bad with those boots. Don't be stingy now. The delicious smells of cheap soap. All right now, chef. Light up the stove and boil them. The strong smell of vinegar forces you to step away. Strips of polymer fabric and human tissue separate from the lining of the boots. They float to the bubbling surface. A two-course dinner of rotten flesh and hardens. The boots look cleaner and cleaner. Those bits of just like beef stew. That's it, chef. The boots are as clean as they're going to get. A pair of real beauties. The fan stands still. The switch must be broken. The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. The room behind your closed eyelid.
Like a deftly cast fishing net,
Sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore.
How?
This bastard is
Because you know you are a murderer.
Hear that? Iceman wants to sleep. He doesn't care about... It's much, much worse than that.
Don't tell him, sister.
They're right. This is their function. To keep you from...
We're trying.
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the...
Oh, but you will. You're all in.
Everything is so okay. You're right.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that. The window stands broke. The door still...
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap...
Again? I can't believe this shit. Again? I can't believe this.
You know what it is.
Oh,
Another lie.
Yes. To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality? Okay, that's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now, somewhere good. Okay. Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment? I'm sure he's fucking flattered. But Kim is not part of his thought experiment.
The lieutenant is silent.
No.
Come on, stop it.
Oh no.
This isn't helping.
You're not. Yes, sir. Just some regular boring motherfuckers. Oh, not even a...
It's an urban myth.
Okay, yes. You...
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I. Yes, it...
As if waiting for some kind of reaction or response.
So, yeah. I don't know. Oh my god, there's... Okay, why not? You think he was hanged as a cover-up? To hide the shooting? Okay, well, I don't know. Oh my god, there's more. Okay. Not...
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird. There's something... Yes.
I've got nothing to say to you.
It's you again. What is it? A bullet, you say? That's mighty curious.
Indeed, mighty. How did it get?
Well, there are so many bullets in the world, and so many hits.
It's bound to happen again, you know? Just...
Sire, it would be an event most dramatic if you were to produce the bullet and dangle it before their very eyes.
Wow!
Why don't you go home and log it into evidence? These men have told you what happened.
You know what?
Around the book.
All the goofing around is to avoid...
Shit!
Yeah.
No, he meant...
Before? After?
Never.
It's not like he blew it wide open.
Yeah. My friend.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
This is what happened.
Let them come. The haughty...
You heard.
Yeah.
The mood is on the rise. They're feeling confident, ready to punch out the whole Merc platoon.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
We're not bees.
Easy, E. He's trying to phase you. What are you...
Yeah.
These people...
No, they're not. They're I guess we're...
That was an unsure phrasing.
Yeah, you have an... suit. We got weapons of our own. We got...
That thing has...
So that's one dead and a long reload.
The fuck is that supposed... Goddamn...
Terrarium. He's really trying to salvage something out of it.
Big fucking surprise. They... What do you mean? Okay. No, they won't. Get out of here.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like...
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, you believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men.
Huh? You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
You saying we don't help?
They don't know, man.
Congratulations.
So what? What do you want from me?
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's...
You wanna help her, cop? If you don't, if you question her, harass her...
What is her name?
Claudia. I'm on due. She's staying here.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were...
Sure.